someone is going to family court in regards of their children, and this person doesn't even acknowledge their children while in the same courtroom. This man seems as if though he's just rushing to get it over with. This can be involving a Queen of Cups, a fair skinned woman, someone who is just focused on her emotional fulfillment and happiness at this time. While meanwhile, this man can be having his focus elsewhere instead of focusing on these children, but sampling things out in the world, whatever that may mean. So let's get into these messages and see what does that mean exactly. I feel like this is like some type of warning. Okay. I feel like the reason why this man is seeming to just hurry up and trying to rush things in regards to this family court situation is due to this person doing drugs. This is something that is going to be alarming news if you was to ever find out. And this is what that sampling things. I'm just going based off what's on the bottom of the deck. This is someone that obviously you was in love with, that you have children with, who at one point in time you thought it was love, but it really was just lust. Even with this person, they might have thought that it was love with you, but it could be just lust for them as well. So before we get into the rest of these messages, as always, I give thanks to the universe for guidance and assistance with this message. Let's see what else it is that needs to come out in regarding to this message. Yeah, that's too much. That is too much. This person wants to have some type of game with this court situation. They want things to change. What I'm getting is that this person wants to have some type of game where it makes them feel comfortable with what the outcome is. But I feel like at this court date, this could have been something that has been taking place for so long, or for at least a while. And this person is going to just feel like it is what it is and pretty much give up, is what I'm feeling. Because things aren't going at the pace that this person wants it to go at. Like I said, it's a game of comfortability of the decision that will be made. This is what this person is wanting. And this has to do with stability and change. But I feel like this change can bring about difficulties in some type of way in order. Okay, I see why. The difficulties will be because of the comfortability. As I said at the beginning of this reading, with the Queen of Cups being on the front of the deck, this is someone who is right now focusing on their emotional state of being and their happiness, their emotional fulfillment. This is someone that is really focused on things when it comes to how it makes them feel. So, in order to have this game where it's comfortability for this person, the only way that that's going to happen is if it's the same level of comfortability, which is reaching a mutual agreement. But I feel like it's been a lot of manifestation that this person been doing at one point to have this stability, just to realize that it's not. I feel like behind the scenes, this person been doing a lot. a lot when it comes to trying to change things, try to make things to become, how can I put this? Like trying to change things, situations, flip the script on things in order for them to gain whatever it is that they want to gain out of this outcome. And of course, when it comes to children, it has to do with, the kids. But it's like, what exactly is this person trying to gain? What exactly was this person manifesting? Whatever it is they was manifesting, they have not seen anything from it. I feel like what this person was manifesting is stability, to have a stable relationship with their children, but it's like no opportunity for them to do so. And that's what this person's been trying to gain all this time. Okay. That's what this person been manifesting as well. This person been manifesting to see their children. This is a man that's been looking for their children. Even tried to reach out to an aunt to get some type of information on how their children are doing. And I feel like nothing came about that. And as I said, this is someone that is coming up with lies in order for them to gain this access to their children. This is what this person was doing in family court at some point. This is someone that whatever this person have done in the past, they did not learn a lesson. Whatever this is. Hmm. Let me clarify what this is talking about, because this card came out, and the card that came out is covering for each other. So let me see what this is talking about. Hmm. This is a person that, this is a pretender. So this parent wants to have an opportunity to see their children, been looking for their children, but with this covering each other coming out, this is what this person thought this was going to be in court. As I was saying in the beginning of this reading, where both people could have thought that this was love. But because with this Queen of Cups coming out again, but this time it's coming out sideways like this. Because of this coming out, and this lets me know that this man thought that this Queen of Cups was going to be covering up his lies, like playing small, letting him come up with lies and it be overlooked and it don't be spoken up about because he didn't know that what she has been working on is her emotional fulfillment. And with working on emotional fulfillment, that's all about healing. She's no longer in a position to where she's 100% unsure of who she is and she's trying to search outside herself for love. I feel as if though there came a point to where it was an understanding that all this time of her thinking that she loved this man, it it was more so of lust. And she was blinded. And what she was blinded by was not realizing that it was nothing to offer within this relationship. And this aunt that this man reached out to, where he still did not gain the information or the access that he thought he was going to be able to gain. There could have been talks between this woman and this aunt about the reason why, and that this aunt was given the say so of not to let it be known what's going on. Because see, the thing is, this person thought it was going to be a repeating cycle with this Queen of Cups, but he was blindsided. Meanwhile, while he's showing up pretending wearing a false mask, that time has run. It's like time has run its course, and this Queen of Cups have finally woken up to who she really is, realizing the inspirations that she has for her life. And she's focused on stability right now at this time. Yeah, this is not no lifetime thing. And I feel like this is what this man thought. This man thought that because he has children with this woman, that this was going to be a lifetime thing, that this cycle of continuously repeating the same thing over and over again was going to be okay. And I feel like within this relationship that these two people had, it was so much that took place that made her realize that she needed to step back and focus on her healing. And that's how she was able to regulate her emotions and understand what it is that she wants for herself and her children. And within this relationship, this person was caught cheating, and this person still have not learned their lesson. This person is still the same person. This man thought it was going to be some lifetime thing. It's nothing left to even have with this person. It's nothing. Like these are all blank cards that I forgot to take out, and there's nothing on these cards. With 3 blank cards coming out, this was divinely orchestrated to happen this way. I feel like the reason why is because with this world card coming out sideways, this interfered with the gains that this Queen of Cups could have had, because it was so much, um, what is it called? Benefit of the doubt being given. It was so much of that being given when this person would come up with lies. So much of it, even though it could have been that slight feeling of knowing that this person was lying, but still, out of what was mistaken as love. And I feel like this Queen of Cups also felt like this was the person that they was going to be doing lifetime with, but it's not. And that's why that's why it was so much benefit of the doubt being given. And like I said, this happened for a divine reason, because this person was interfering with this Queen of Cups, with their whole world and what they truly can gain. Taking this person's kindness for weakness. Yeah. And like I said, this person did not learn any lesson behind what all took place within this connection. Instead, it was a lot of flipping the script. What I'm getting is a lot of thinking that if they can just say or do certain things, then everything will be all good. This is what I'm getting. It's like, what was this person here for? Because what I'm getting is that this person brought conflict and a need for this Queen of Cups to feel like, in order for them to feel some type of love, some type of help, it was outside of this person. Whether it was getting a pet that they can love on, and sometimes pets can be cuddly, affectionate. And when it comes to these children that they're going to family court for, this person always needed to figure out what they was going to do whenever they needed to have someone watch their children. And this man would act as if though he wasn't aware. Every time this Queen of Cups would need a babysitter, this man will always act as if though he's unaware. If you would have told me type of situations, oh, if I knew, I would have. Like a lot of that. All of that affected this Queen of Cups emotionally, as well as in questioning herself when it comes to just how she feel, how she look, and even all the way down to who she is. Like I said, like this man interfered with this Queen of Cups world. Like seriously. Yeah. Everyone else was invited into this person's world. This person didn't go home. Like this Queen of Cups was left to do it on her own. Is what I'm seeing. That's out here. That left no balance. But this person was still focused on what they can gain out of this whole situation. And I feel like now the last thing that this person can gain It's access to their children because they sure can't access this Queen of Cups. It's nothing left. Like I showed these three blank cards. It's nothing left. Yeah, time has ran its course. It's nothing left to give to this. Because this man interfered with this Queen of Cups being able to have that balance, even when it comes to the kindness, taking kindness as a weakness, interrupting how patient this Queen of Cups was with him, and interfering with healing as well. And like I said, interfering with the Queen of Cups world, with her being able to find this middle path for herself. And it was due to all this confusion and chaos. And it's most definitely affected how she felt emotionally. It was confusion, not being sure of if how she feels emotionally is really how she feels. This person was deceit, not all the time, but it was potential deceitfulness taking place. And as I said before, like cheating going on, interfering, like women interfering with the relationship. It's so much that was, it was so much that took place in this relationship. But yet still this man feels as if though that this Queen of Cups will cover for him just off the strength of him being the dad to their children. Even though this was not a full time dad, but it's coming out sideways like this. Not being consistent. Yeah, not being consistent, not keeping promises, not to be fully trusted. And then the crazy thing about this too is that this Queen of Cups, with having the experience that she had with this man, even got to a point to where, like I said, she started to question herself about a lot of different things, even to the point of, you know, sometimes not feeling as beautiful as she really is. And it's due to the, I was going to say neglect. So pretty much this is what this connection ended up to be. It's a neglectful connection, not watching, not being thoughtful, not being considerate, kind, you know, how connection should be with especially someone that you're in a relationship with. This is what is picking up on the side of things. But in the beginning of this reading, it was speaking about, I said speaking, it was showing that the reason why it seems as if though this man just pretty much was in a rush to get up out of that courtroom is because he's sneaking and geeking. And that's like a warning or something that you will be alarmed to find out. But the crazy thing about this is that while being in a relationship, this person would make it seem like they did not acknowledge how beautiful this Queen of Cups was or anything else. It was always coming up with some type of lie that was being told by this man. But meanwhile, it's like he would watch on the side, like paying attention when she don't even think he is. Just weird. Just weird. And I feel like it's been times where he noticed the imbalance. She also noticed the imbalance. So much took place where it was like noticing inconsistencies when it comes to the children, noticing a lot of things, but wanting to have a relationship that has some type of gain, and especially for the children. At one point, feeling as if though this was a divine connection. But the thing is, stability is the thing. And it's that, then I have that. Okay, and it's something about some type of pressure. Let me see what that's talking about. Okay, I gotta say what I get. Because what I just got is this dad could have been pressured by an adult to go to family court because that's the way that they will see a change is if they go to family court. But the thing is, this dad thought that they would go to family court and it would open up doors for them to gain access to seeing their children, and thought it was going to be a quick process. But now, realizing that it's not a quick process, now I feel like there's like front, this front to show that change is needing to be made. But at the same time, not even caring. Don't want to go through what seems to be having to do too much. Yeah, yeah. The bottom card or the top card is showing blank. Yeah. because his father feel like there's nothing he's going to gain within this family court situation. And that's the stability that he wants to have with his children. But he feels like he's not going to gain that when all he wants to do is spend time with his children. And take them out on outings. But I'm also picking up here too is that when it comes to this Queen of Cups with reaching out to Aunt, trying to get in contact with this Queen of Cups, I feel like this is something that did not really have to do with the kids at first, but more so on some type of like trying to hook up. And possibly get oral sex, possibly leading to actually having sex, probably even planned on. Yeah, I see. Impregnating this Queen of Cups. I feel like there was a plan that this man had that did not. Like I said, he was manifesting some things and it did not go like how he thought it was going to go. So to flip the script, that's where these children come in at. So much is keep coming out about gang, 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 gang. This is a man that likes control. This is a person that likes control. A friend of yours could have even slept with this person. I was gonna say this, but I felt like it made no sense to say, so I didn't say it. But I'm gonna say it because it's coming out, and what's coming out is how. Ooh, I just got the chills and my eyes getting watery. How I was saying, excuse me, how I was saying how like this man would, it's almost like sneak and watch instead of being complimented to this Queen of Cups when they were together. It's like this man would like watch on the side, like look and pay attention when his Queen of Cups isn't paying attention, right? And this man would do certain things that this Queen of Cups would do. And it's all at times, not all the time, just pretending to be this Queen of Cups. And it's weird, very weird. So every time this man would throw off this Queen of Cups energy, making things chaotic, causing confusion, difficulties. All that was weird and it made no sense. And this is something that this Queen of Cups did not understand why. And it's because this man, in certain ways, pretended to have the same characteristics as this Queen of Cups. It's something about a god brother. I feel like it's things that this Queen of Cups we did not know about this man. Ovulating came out. This man would sometimes pay attention to when this woman is ovulating. And this was very much